Let me start with a story about a sculpture called the Statue of the Three Lies. In front of University Hall at Harvard College in Cambridge, Massachusetts, rests a bronze statue with the inscription, John Harvard, Founder, 1638. Thousands of visitors pay homage to it every year. Indeed, I did on a tour of Ivy League colleges a few years back when I snapped a photo of my son Brett standing alongside Mr. Harvard. That statue is an imposter, however, because no visual representation of Harvard existed when sculptor Daniel Chester French undertook his commission in 1883. French simply corralled a random student who was walking across campus to serve as his model. John Harvard isn't even the college's founder. Dying of tuberculosis in 1638, the passionate and popular preacher requested that his financial estate, about 1,600 pounds, be divided between his widow and a new school that had been started by the General Court of Massachusetts. Grateful officials named the school after their unlucky patron, whose bequest also included 320 books for the training of young men for the Christian ministry. As for the year the college was founded, it was actually 1636, not 1638. Why do I bring all this up? Not to poke fun at the college that rejected me, as it does to about 94% of all applicants, including Warren Buffett, Tom Brokaw, and Ted Turner, among others, but to encourage you to read, listen, and view everything in life, including the following life lessons of a Harvard reject, with a vigorous and merry skepticism. Find and verify your own truth. Nullius in verba. If that statue at Harvard could talk, whoever it is, it would tell you, accept few things on face value, even when they're carved in stone. Life Lessons of a Harvard Reject is not written in stone. It's written on mere paper or in the electronic version with mere pixels. Yet I believe there is a deep and resonating honesty to the book. Reading it, I believe, will prove a motivational and inspirational guide, as well as a joy for anyone who aspires to be a better person tomorrow than they are today. At its core, Life Lessons is about shaking up the world by bringing a higher vision to everything you do, by sustaining a higher self-image and sense of purpose, a higher commitment to change and growth, a higher level of decision-making, goal-setting, and risk-taking, a higher degree of discipline and leadership, higher energy, enthusiasm, focus, and passion, a higher sense of wonder. For this I believe, when you elevate your thinking, there is really nothing that can hold you back or keep you down. When you're in that higher state, you no longer need approval from anyone to start doing and completing the things you care about most. You become the creator, not the creature of circumstance. When you hire yourself, and I'm spelling higher, H-I-G-H-E-R, others will seek to hire you. With higher thinking, you can overcome not only job loss, but also fear, failure, negativity, adversity, or even the inconvenience of being rejected by Harvard. With higher thinking, you can turn any obstacle into an opportunity, any disadvantage into an advantage. Who am I to be so bold and assertive to write such an ambitious book? For one, I'm a Harvard reject. In a way, I'm also a Stanford reject. Although I graduated from Stanford, I was turned down when I asked to join the school's journalism program. The one time I had asked for help in college, after finally figuring out in my junior year that I wanted to be a journalist, I was flat out rejected. But while I have stumbled many times since, I never stopped writing and learning. I never stopped believing. Finally, after experiencing life and reading and thinking about so many of the great books I have read, I figured it was finally my turn to respond to the Emersonian challenge. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "If a man can write a better book, preach a better sermon, or make a better mousetrap than his neighbor, though he builds his house in the woods, the world will make a beaten path to his door." That book is, and that path leads to Life Lessons of a Harvard Reject. Its teachers and teachings range from Jesus Christ to J.C. Penney, and from Socrates to The Simpsons. Every inspirational and motivational lesson is supported by scores of examples, quotations, anecdotes, and straight talk. I created the book because when no one wanted to hire me, I decided to hire myself. In closing, let me quote James Michener, author of Tales of the South Pacific, Chesapeake, The Drifters, and many, many other works. He said, "I have spent my life trying to be better than I was, and I am a brother to all who share the same aspiration." Life Lessons of a Harvard Reject shares that aspiration. I truly believe that after reading it, you will be able to dream bigger, see farther, change faster, focus better, be healthier, sell more, work smarter, think and believe more deeply, and give and risk more tomorrow than you do today. This belief is not etched in stone, but it is written across my heart. I know you'll enjoy Life Lessons of a Harvard Reject. While you're visiting, browse the chapter summaries, read the sample chapter on focus, dive into the author Q&As, quotations, and upcoming events. And by all means, take our fun college entrance exam. It's not easy, but then few things are. Find and verify your own truth. Nullius in verba.